Pain used to be private, then the world made it content. Now everyone performs it, perfectly lit, beautifully phrased, filtered, captioned for empathy. But performance doesn't heal, it only rehearses the wound. You don't need more sympathy, you need transformation. Because pain without purpose becomes identity. And once pain becomes identity, you stop growing. You start orbiting your own scars. You've been there. You went through something real, something that cracked you open. You tried to express it, to find language for it, to make it meaningful. But somewhere along the way, you started performing the pain instead of processing it. Because performance is rewarded. People praise vulnerability when it's pretty. They love your strength when it's packaged. But healing is not aesthetic. It's messy, quiet, and often invisible. The moment you start turning your pain into a brand, it stops being medicine and starts becoming theater. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be seen. It's human. But there's a difference between sharing pain and selling it. Sharing says, "This is what I learned." Selling says, "Please keep watching." The first frees you, the second traps you. You can't move on from pain you keep monetizing. You can't evolve past what you keep performing. The world wants spectacle, but the soul wants meaning. And meaning only comes when you stop trying to look healed and start doing the actual work that no one claps for. You've been taught to share every age publicly, to turn trauma into stories, stories into views, views into identity. But not every wound is meant for the stage. Some are meant for the altar. Pain is sacred when you treat it like raw material, not marketing. When you ask, "What does this teach me?" instead of, "Who will relate? How many likes will I get if my trauma sounds painful and relatable enough?" When you stop performing pain, you stop feeding it. Because attention is energy, and whatever you feed grows. Keep feeding the wound, and it will stay open. Feed the lesson, and it becomes wisdom. Ask yourself, what has this pain made possible in me? What skill did it force me to learn? What clarity did it burn into my bones? Every tear you cried trained your endurance. Every disappointment sharpened your intuition. Every heartbreak refined your discernment. Don't throw that away by making pain your costume. You are not your trauma. You are the muscle that formed around it. If you want to make your pain useful, you have to stop protecting it. Stop using it to justify your stagnation. Stop using it as proof that you deserve gentleness from people who will never give it. Pain is not your pass to avoid discipline, it's the reason you should pursue it. If it hurt you, it's trying to instruct you. The lesson might be boundaries, it might be patience, it might be faith. Whatever it is, take it, but leave the rest. Leave the performance. Start small, channel what you felt into creation, art, work, a business, training, teaching. Let pain fuel motion, not nostalgia. Don't dwell on the past. The goal isn't to erase the memory, it's to recycle the energy. When you recycle pain, it becomes strength with memory, not bitterness with strategy. You don't need to announce your healing. The healed don't advertise, they radiate. They move differently. They speak with weight, not volume. The proof of healing isn't how good your story sounds, it's how peaceful your silence feels. Pain stops being useful the moment it starts seeking applause. You've been through enough to understand this now. You've seen what happens when you replay the same suffering for sympathy. It keeps you relevant, but empty. So choose usefulness. Let your pain pay rent by building something with it. Build better habits, build discipline, build art, build peace, build a business. If you must speak about it, speak from the scar, not the wound, because scars teach, wounds perform. The quiet truth is that no one can heal you but you. No amount of empathy replaces accountability. No amount of pity replaces progress. So stop trying to make people understand what you went through. Start showing them what you've become because of it. That's how you make pain useful, by converting suffering into substance. Your story isn't what happened to you, it's what you decided to do next. And the next version of you doesn't need validation, it just needs work. So here's your vow: you will not perform your pain anymore. You will turn it into something the world can't ignore. Not a sob story, a legacy. Because the most dangerous person alive is the one who's done bleeding and started building.